if
That's
the pastor was
halfway.
literally a robot, and he's like John 13, chapter 6.
That'd be
He's
crazy.
like loading it up in his head. It means
That wouldn't work because of how you would get this Holy Ghost.
it's on
like,
the count of 3.
you know,
Everyone.
Oh, I feel it.
Listen, don't ask me because I get the Holy
Don't
Ghost
ask
in
me.
random places. I got the Holy Ghost one day in the cafeteria in college.
Was it a
I was
word?
in a gospel choir,
Okay.
and we were singing For Every Mountain. I don't know what it is about that song.
Thought you were just eating lunch.
No, but then I was just singing, and then all of a sudden I started shouting. It was so embarrassing because the white people was looking at me. No offense, they was like they didn't understand what was happening.
walks out.
Like it was really weird.
What part of the cafeteria were you at?
By the tables,
By
like
the tater tots.
by the tables, not by the cook, like where they were cooking, because we had stations and Marlettos.
You see a lot of rap freestyle battles in the lunch tables. Not a lot of Holy Ghost catching.
I got the Holy Ghost. I got the Holy
You
Ghost.
got it.
And I had forgotten about it until like my homeboy said, like, made a post one day, was like, what's the wildest shit that you seen like in real time? And then my friend commented under it,
About
like,
you.
yeah, there was a girl that we both know that caught the
Oh,
Holy
boy.
Ghost.
You remember that?
And I was like,
It was me.
Yeah.
Wow,
Knocked
so
it
you
out.
went viral, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Okay, it worked. I wasn't sure if I did it right,
we
but we got some of the Scary Squad
we're wrong.
pulling up.
Hey.
What's happening? Patreons. Happy 2022. I just want to show off the background. Look at this. Look at it.
Man, that's fantastic.
Hey. Do it like a Joby day.
Shout out to the hard workers at KOS Studios. We bought this not too long ago, and it looks amazing. I'm so sad that Tahir can't be here for the first epised back.
I love the taper.
Yeah.
The taper's great, right? You see how it's like getting all staticky? I'm literally blocking it though.
See, you
That's
should have let me
just-
sit in the middle.
Yeah.
You would have blocked it too.
No, your hair is blocking it. I could have. Okay.
Now, like I
Is that
stink.
weird? It seems like we're interviewing Dion now.
When I first called the Holy Ghost.
Welcome to Puma Masterclass, guys. All right, cool. Well, you know, like I said, Tahir couldn't join us. He is actually resting for once. I got off the phone with him the other day. He is he's in Jamaica with his wife, and you know, I'm sure he's eating some oxtails, plantains. What else is in Jamaica?
Is Jamaica known for
Rice?
oxtails? Rice.
Oh, yes.
You said rice.
Rice, you know,
Rice is
cabbage. He's just doing all of that stuff. He's on a naked beach punishing people
Yeah,
right
I
now.
remember telling him about
He
that.
kept talking about that.
Yeah, he
you
was
know?
very excited. and I caught a glimpse of him talking about the his sexual fetish about peeing on people, and
He brings that up a lot.
he likes that. He's into that, the kinky stuff.
Yeah.
So
kinky stuff.
if they're already naked, they're ready to go.
I don't know too much.
There's no preparation.
But
Yeah.
I hope everybody had a happy new year. Speaking of peeing on people.
You got that from Champagne? How'd you get that?
Yeah, okay, there you go. Help me. We have two amazing guests.
Well,
We
what do we
always
got to
have.
do with pee?
Huh?
What do we have to do with? He's like, I have two guests. Speaking of pee, like what?
No, that was more for the Happy New Year part. 'Cause you never know how people celebrate the ball dropping. Yes, welcome Dion and Dom. Double
Yes.
D's in the
Hey,
building. What's
hey.
happening, y'all?
Literally.
Mine too.
I'm like, oh, literally.
And you got a compliment already. Dom, you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you, sir or miss.
Hey, the teeth are glowing.
Oh, thank you,
Teeth are
guys.
glowing.
Yeah.
I don't pee on people, but
Not yet.
I
Why
do
you keep bringing that back up? It was just a little punch. It was just a little punching.
I don't think Tahir's ever told me that. That's just weird. Now I'm
She's-
looking at him and I'm
What?
like,
Text
you
him.
like peeing on people? Like, I must have missed that in
Listen,
one of
I
the
don't know if he
episodes.
likes peeing on
What
people.
is the word? No mucking my. Don't nuck somebody.
Don't yuck my yum.
Don't yuck
Don't
somebody.
yuck my yum.
That means don't hate on people's sexual.
Oh, I thought you was about to
I
say
yuck.
don't nuck if you not buck or
No,
something. I don't know.
yuck yums.
Yeah, no,
I yuck all the. I mean, if it's yuck.
Yeah.
I think that's not a judgy thing to do. If you tell me that
Can
you like,
Can you keep a straight face if I'm telling you some nasty stuff? Like, yeah, I like one of these girls. You be like,
it depends. It depends. I mean, I would keep a
I
straight
would just
face
give
either
you
way.
blank, just blank. It would be nothing. Like,
I don't judge it though. I yuck
have
it.
you
I can
peed on
yuck it.
people?
I've never peed on somebody.
What's the craziest thing you've done?
Oh, we just topic number one, huh? Craziest thing I've ever done. All right, well, I mean, shoot. Top of the year.
Is that sexually or just life?
Oh, we was talking about peeing on people, so I was
No,
just
I was
kind of keep
assuming
it
it
on
was sexual.
trend.
That would be
Yeah.
weird if I just did life. Fraud, identity theft. That's the craziest thing I ever did. No, I've never did that.
Embezzled. Chase Bank. Chase Bank.
Craziest thing sexually I've ever done. Man, that's on the spot.
Let me find out you vanilla.
What's that mean?
Kind of like boring in bed, just very you like missionary.
Only
That's
missionary.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
a thing?
Yeah.
A girl prefers that? Say, I need you to be vanilla.
No,
Yeah,
she was.
just
That
be
wasn't
boring.
a
That's
preference.
just boring.
That wasn't
Like,
a
you
preference. That was
know.
a slight. She was basically saying, "Let me find out you are boring."
Yeah.
No, I be doing stuff. I don't be having the same fetishes as like a lot of people. Like feet. Don't do it for me. I don't see why I would pay
Me
somebody's
neither.
rent for a picture of their feet.
Pay somebody's rent.
No.
You know what I mean?
I had somebody suck my toes, and it was the weirdest thing. And I was like,
I'm ticklish.
I've done that before, but
it don't do nothing for me.
It has to be right after the shower. I don't want you to like.
can't be black feet. Can't be having
Yeah,
like.
well, of course not.
Little
But it was
hair.
just like, I'm ticklish, and I was just so afraid that I was gonna like kick them in the
Yeah.
head, like or in the
Teeth,
mouth, and knock the tooth out.
bicuspids.
Yeah, so
That
I
would
was
be
like,
awkward.
This is,
I don't think
and I
I
was
could
like,
keep
yeah,
going.
so that don't do nothing for me. I'm gonna need you to stop. Like I had to say it really fast because I don't want to like.
Yeah.
That's funny. The thought of you kicking someone's tooth out
You like, you good, baby. You good. You good.
in a sexual way.
You good.
Nah, yeah, feet isn't my thing. But I mean, like I've used like different toys and stuff on a women's.
So you be sleeping with women at multiple at one time?
That's not what I said. Did you see what she got from that?
That's what I heard.
From that, just me saying one word wrong.
I probably should have went to law school because you said how I just flipped that.
I don't think.
So what
would've-
you saying is,
I wouldn't think y'all would let you represent me, but I don't know what's the craziest thing y'all have done. We've the reason why we've just had somebody on this show who said that they used to pee into a sippy cup and give it to a dude, and he would drink it on the freeway. So it's hard for me to just crazy to me has been altered.
that's a lot of ammonia. Like, can your stomach
Ammonia?
like
Wow. You just assume that he's drinking Sprite and moonshine.
I mean, if it's healthy pee.
Because like pee is like that's a lot of pee to drink. Like it's one thing if your kid like you change the diaper and pee gets in your mouth, but it's like I peed in a sippy cup to give it to this person. Didn't you just
Does
say
that happen?
Didn't you just say
Your
somebody?
mouth's open and you get sprayed, maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's happened to
With
multiple
babies,
people. Multiple of my homegirls. It's always the
You've
boys.
brought us back to pee several times now.
I do want to put a pin in it because I can't let this go. You know, baby pee can cure acne, and I hate that someone found that out. Why was a face in the diaper of pee for them to find
their
that out?
face probably wasn't there. They probably got sprayed. But I don't.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Did you-
What is happening?
Did you
Why
get
is
it
the
about-
perfect clear acne on my face from the pee of?
Hey, this search.
Well, they
is
say
crazy.
that about semen,
see
though.
it?
You know, so there's like a cookbook that has
Cookbook.
Oh
a
my
cookbook
God.
that
Oh my
requires
God.
semen.
Okay, so I guess
You looked it up?
Guess this is the second topic.
Somebody
How y'all
said,
think my teeth so white?
the funny thing is somebody said,
Why?
I was just joking.
She
What
said,
are you
somebody
talking
said,
about?
wait a second. Is this happening?
Right?
Cancel my dermatology appointment, baby. I'm good. Bring Junior
Well,
back
I
in
could-
here.
I
Urine facials are a thing. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. We're just gonna have to go and we're gonna dive into this and then we will move on.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Because apparently it is a thing. Urine facials. You put it on your face, left to dry, then rinsed away with water. And people swear by the treatment, say it clears the complexion, tightens pores like a toner, can treat psoriasis, eczema, and acne. Now here's the crazy part. It just says urine. Baby urine has not been clarified, so now that's just on my search
Maybe they
engine.
think baby urine's like. I mean,
Pure.
they're not drinking all of the shit that we're drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no! Well, here's a forum. I wipe my baby's diaper on my face, as I've heard that baby urine helps clear up acne. Is this true? If so, is it worth it?
She did it first.
And
She
then
did it
asked.
first and
Right,
asked.
that's what I was like. Wait a second. I said,
If not,
Please disregard.
If
disregard.
not,
Please
tell me to
disregard.
stop, please.
And I'm glad you clarified my baby versus a random baby. Sweetheart, can I have that diaper, please?
I just could. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it kind of makes sense. Like that there, because again, baby, pure.
Yeah.
Like
Urine is toxins.
That's what I was
Not
saying,
all
because
of
I
it.
swear,
Yeah,
I
right?
swear you didn't you. Okay, so
It's
you know
waste.
I'm hard of hearing. But
All
what
the
I
answers
heard you
underneath is
say-
like, no, what are you talking about?
You said the girl peed into the cup on the show and she gave it to somebody to drink on their way to
No,
work.
she didn't
She
do it on
didn't do it on the
show.
show.
I know
That's
she-
She didn't do it on the
distinct
show.
clarification that did not happen on
Yes.
the show.
No, she did not. Y'all knew what I was saying. Y'all knew I
They
said.
don't.
Okay, y'all. Y'all knew damn well that girl
Urine
didn't
is
pee
high
in
in
here.
urea, which is a natural exfoliant that helps soften skin and break down the top layer of skin cells. That's from someone named Dr. Garara. So, wash your baby. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna give any advice, but I mean, it says it on the internet, so it must be true, right?
I just know semen to do that. Like I've heard that. Like if you look up the cookbook and all this stuff, yes. Like
What cookbook?
there's a cookbook where a lady wrote a cookbook and it requires certain amounts of semen. Yeah. Like semen is another thing that is known to clear skin. If someone with a healthy diet, I would say that. So if your dude is eating, you know, MacDonald's or Rallies every day, which I do
She said
enjoy
McDonald's.
Rallies.
Stay away from
Don't swallow or put their semen on your face.
Why do all the men have acne now? Like
You don't want
guys-
that double cheeseburger finish?
I mean, that's I mean, and a lot of y'all don't be drinking water, so it's like,
No.
see, told
It's-
you.
It's called Natural Harvest.
They try to make it sound nice.
Look at this. A collection of semen-based recipes.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I just
sweetheart, what is
I
this?
have a friend
What is
that
it
would
used
like,
at?
you know, put her guy's stuff on her face. I was like, well, I
No.
believe in the properties working inside out, so I would prefer to. But because I just don't picture myself. It's like the same thing with the pee diaper. I don't foresee myself putting a diaper.
Bro, there's a handbook called Semenology, and it's called the Semen Bartender's Handbook, which is for mixologists. That's if you want an exotic fruit juice or a rare spirit.
This is why porn
Y'all
stars
making
never have
cum
acne.
cocktails?
This is why porn stars never have acne.
They're wearing makeup.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, what?
I
How did we come to this as a people?
we just learned the properties
figured
of
it
what.
out.
What does that add? Like, if you're making a drink with it, what does it add to the? What does it add?
Protein.
I guess.
Protein.
It adds semen. Why?
Could you imagine, like, why is it not stirring up? It's like
Or imagine like a bartender who wasn't in on it, then somebody was just like, "Bro, there's no cum in my old fashioned. What are you doing? there's not a load in here."
I'm sorry.
What are you
I
doing?
didn't mean to take you down that rabbit hole, but yeah, sorry.
And what's the shelf life? Does it have to be fresh? Or...
Are they doing this with the towel on the shoulder? You come here often?
yeah. It'd be like some old orange juice and be all thick at the bottom. All. You coming in?
Add a little mint.
Fresh.
A
Very
little
fresh.
zest. Oh, I forgot the semen.
Semen concentrate. Got it in the freezer. You ever seen the can of like orange juice? It's like real thick, like Jello.
Yeah, from concentrate. I mean, but do you know how much like semen, like a horse semen? I think it's like a stallion. Like how much their semen is worth?
Yeah.
With
Like
these facts, you
millions.
keep I can't
Sorry,
keep up. I'm
that's
still
it.
on the cookbook.
I'm sorry.
Slow down. You give me too much information.
It's like
You
a
know,
little
like
kid.
one day I
Does
would
it
have
have
this
you guys
weird
know?
rabbit hole. So sorry.
Have you ever
Sorry.
wondered when it wondered?
Okay, so
Don't get it in your eye.
this is what I just wanted to know why people cook with semen. Semen is not only nutritious, but it also has a wonderful texture and amazing cooking properties. Like fine wine and cheeses, the taste of semen is complex and dynamic.
Complex.
Semen is inexpensive to produce.
Yeah.
It really said that.
Yeah.
And is commonly available in many, if not most, homes and restaurants.
Yeah.
And okay.
Hello.
Is that just because
No,
there's
it's just
people with semen?
The fact that they said, "Oh, it's available in the restaurant," I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
The funny thing is,
let's be clear. We also want this semen to be clean. So
Right.
if you got something,
Yeah.
don't come in here trying to give us that either. We good. We good. Clean.
yeah,
Clean semen. It's like having clean pee nowadays.
right.
That's
Can
crazy.
you have a COVID come?
They said that you could get COVID.
How
From
can your
sex?
penis get
Yeah.
COVID?
I feel like by the time you're having sex, you probably got it in a
Yeah.
bunch of other ways anyways.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm really like looking at this. Like the people are really
give,
adding
like,
just adding
measurements?
semen to the mix like hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
You missing
I'm
out
sorry,
on a whole
guys.
bunch
I
of
didn't
you
mean to
missing out on a whole
get
bunch
us
of straight
here.
men that's not gonna be participating in this. They're like, yeah, I'm not gonna have that. I'm fine. I don't want that on my cake. Nah, I'm gonna pass on that cum cake.
Let's pass on
Hey,
the let's
I'm
pass
just
on
saying
the
it
cum cake.
does great
Yeah.
things for your skin. Helps it glow.
Yeah, but we're gonna pass on that.
I'm down to pass on that. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you guys. So, since when Tahir's not here, I gotta do the ads and stuff. My transition game is trash.
Okay.
Okay.
So I do improvisation skits.
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be a traveling salesman, going door to door. You guys
Okay.
can be in the same house for whatever reason you want. You know, that's
Okay.
just up to you guys and your improv
Okay.
genius. Okay.
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 I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna transition. it.
Oh, okay. Because
You
we
just
were
said-
like, okay, we
No,
was ready to
because
go.
I mean, because we were talking about the cookbook and then the semen, and then speaking of cooking, commercial break.
Hey, baby, I get it. Go ahead and keep that cup ready. I'm about to get ready. How you doing, sir?
Oh, you opened the door. Hey, what's going on, Dion? How you doing, man?
You know my name.
Hey.
You must be a salesman.
Yeah, I mean, because I came with your Hellofresh box order.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't order Hellofresh?
I think
I
she
think
did.
it's actually, that's for me across the way.
Oh, okay.
That's my package.
Well, actually, nobody ordered it because I'm going door to door selling you HelloFresh. Are you sick of just processed, nasty food?
Yes.
Are you sick of postmating all this expensive food?
Yes.
Are you sick of not knowing how to cook?
Yes.
Man, do I have the product for you. HelloFresh. With this, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep like I just did. Skip them trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. You like that? You like being #1?
I'm impressed. Yes.
Do you like being #1?
Always
HelloFresh
number
likes
one.
it. Okay, great. Well, now that it's New Year, 2022, it's a great time for us to focus on what's important to us, whether it's saving money by ordering less takeout, learning to cook, or prioritizing your wellness. HelloFresh is here to help with endless options to make cooking at home simple and enjoyable. I do it all the time. HelloFresh made me a chef. Michelin.
Fantastic. Keep talking.
Thank you.
And yet you still never
Don't
invite me over to dinner.
forget dessert. You like dessert,
I
Dom?
love dessert.
You like just a nice little. You like a good cupcake?
You with buttercream?
Well, then if you like dessert, we ain't gonna forget it. Satisfy your sweet tooth with seasonal, limited time goodies like Dunkaroos, cookie dough, or Vanilla Delight cheesecake. Come on. Come on, HelloFresh. You ain't even have to do it to them like that. So join HelloFresh. I have been doing it myself. It's been great. I've been learning how to cook. I've been making firecracker meatballs and whatnot.
Yay.
Some dill pickle zest chicken. Oh, come on.
We see you. We
Oh,
see you.
come on.
And I'll be hungry watching your stories.
Oh, well, thank HelloFresh. So here's a call to action. Go to HelloFresh.com/DIYS16 and use the code DIYS16 for up to 16 free meals.
Yay.
And 3 free gifts.
Ooh.
Just gifts. HelloFresh is out here giving out gifts. So all you got to
Gratis.
do, HelloFresh.com/DIYS16. Use the code DIYS16 for up to 16 free meals and up to 3 gifts. Go now. America's #1 meal kit. And this one's on the house, guys. Huh.
What?
You're welcome,
It's after
guys.
Christmas and I'm still getting gifts.
Well, time to disappear into the distance.
Okay. Hello, Fresh.
Hello, Fresh.
So you gotta say like a black girl. Hello, Fresh.
HelloFresh doesn't. You guys don't have to use that. HelloFresh. All right.
How'd he come up with that name? Hello. Hello.
So 2022 is weird already. Real
Yep.
quick, we gotta just give a rest in peace to your girl Betty White, man. She was like the oldest thing in our culture,
Yeah.
and she was killing it.
Yeah.
And still relevant. That's the thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it wasn't. I mean, she was still in movies and stuff like that, and she had actually just had an interview that went viral where she was just like, the key to me living so long is I avoid the green stuff. I don't eat vegetables and stuff like that. So
That's a bad,
Don't listen to
bad
her.
advice.
Don't listen to her.
she still made it to 99. That's still pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take that advice.
The first 50 years of her life was organic food. Then they start processing the shit out of it.
I would still eat your vegetables, but
Well,
rest in peace, Betty.
When grandma and grandpa like, we used to eat this all the time. Like, yes, because it was actually
Yes.
cow. It was
Yes.
actually, well, hamburgers was actually 100% meat.
They had
ground
to-
beef.
I mean, yeah, because back in those times, you had to chase your apples and vegetables.
Chase your apple.
You
Yeah,
had
my
to chase
daddy
your
know
fruits
how.
and vegetables down and get them yourselves.
No, seriously, my daddy knows how
Kill
to
'em.
farm. He grew up like they would go to his uncle's house in the summer and they would farm. And my grandma had a chicken for real. Like I remember my grandma having a
Chicken for real.
Like shut up.
You ever milk a cow?
I have never milked a cow.
You ever milked a cow?
She
you
was,
ever milked a cow?
she was a big one. My ex-girlfriend.
It's just funny because okay, so not technically, but yes, I have milked a cow.
Was it a bull?
Anyway,
Literally?
so yeah.
No, wait. I don't get what you're saying. Were you making the same joke?
It was a nice joke
Okay.
off the tail end of what we were just
I couldn't tell if it was
about.
like part of that sexual stuff or you were like,
That's
Yeah,
why I
you
like,
did say
kinda did
the horse sperm was a lot of money, so I didn't know if you was talking about like not
Oh
technically.
no! Okay, so I watched that video. That was a video I watched on Business Insider.
you know what video? You should. What video?
There's a video where I learned that on Business Insider.
Jackass did it too.
Oh, with the horse semen.
Yeah.
And it shows how they get it out.
Yeah, they. It's
crazy.
It's like a whole thing, and it costs like into the millions.
Is old MacDonald dead? Because they said old MacDonald had,
Had a
as in like, is he no longer alive or did
No,
the
it's old
IRS
MacDonald has a farm.
No,
It's
it's
had
had
a
a farm.
Is-
He had
is-
a farm.
Did they take the farm from him?
They,
They
the,
took his
the,
farm.
yeah, the
They took his
corporations,
farm.
the
Government
corporations
came
came
and
through
As
and
in,
took
like,
it.
the industry.
Yeah,
Careful.
old
The
MacDonald
government-
had a
the government
farm.
took
Is
his
old
farm?
MacDonald dead?
And on that farm, he had
Yeah, like he's no longer a part of
cow.
this organization no more. He had a farm.
He had a
It's
farm.
a deeper story.
He's a
Old
veteran.
MacDonald's a homeless person.
Yeah.
He telling people like, I used to have chickens that say what what. All right.
That's where the E-I-E-I-O comes from. That makes
Yeah.
E-I-E-I-O. Oh, McDonald's fell off.
I cannot.
Hey, old MacDonald,
Yeah,
tell
had
us
a
a story.
farm.
I
So
I
you
once
looking
had a pig and it went oink oink oink.
So why old MacDonald lose his farm? What they say?
Oh, McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. There's no other verses, right? That's it.
Yeah, you just say
There's
what
no
it
hidden
is.
verse?
Here a cow, there a cow, everywhere. Wait, here a moo, there a
With
moo,
the moo
everywhere
moo
a
here
moo.
and a moo moo there. But damn.
Old MacDonald was crazy as hell.
The song, okay, so it was written by Thomas DeUrfey.
Big Farm took it from him.
Is that old?
Yeah, he was a powdered wig looking nigga. Crazy, right? He really sat
What
there and
year
watched
was
wrote
this?
that. In
1706.
1706.
Jesus.
People, when that dropped, probably went crazy.
Said, what? He said he using vowels on that. He using vowels.
That is the sound a cow makes.
I cannot.
With the moo moo here. They do moo.
E-I-O.
I didn't know it was that old.
Well, then it redropped when they recorded it for the
Redropped?
first time in 1925. Because they didn't record it in 1706. You couldn't record things.
So he was
19
performing this?
It was, that's when he published
Old
it.
This was
MacDonald
on-
had a
This
farm.
was on tour?
They didn't record things.
E-I-E-I-O.
He had 13 verses. What else we got in here? We got squirrels. Old MacDonald. We got squirrel. And the squirrel said, what he messed up? What he messed
do
up
that one more
was-
time. What's the sound? Do the face.
Was he going on tour with this?
Like seriously.
Play
he
on
said-
McDonald!
Somebody said, they said, do what the fox say. He said, I don't know what the fox said. Then
Oh,
now-
wait. Hang on.
What
Is this
does
an
the
early
fox
version?
say?
In the fields, in frost and snow.
Oh, is this an early version? Nigga, no!
Oh my gosh! How did we get here?
The
My
earliest
bad.
variant of the
Variant.
it's called In the Fields in Frost and Snow. It was bars before it was dumbed down for the machine.
The white man.
he's
the white man. He's for sure.
Yeah,
He
I
is
don't
the
know.
white man. He
Gotta
is the
blame everything
man.
on the white man.
Here's the original
Was he an
Old
actual
MacDonald
farmer?
has a
I
farm.
wonder.
Yeah, that's a great question.
He don't look
He
like
don't
it at
look
all.
like it. His hair's nice.
He looked like a musician though. That's not his hair. That's a wig.
I mean, but
It's
it's
clearly
like
a wig. You
whole
can see the
look.
baby
It's-
hairs.
I mean, it's a whole look.
He ain't got no
I
edges.
thought that was his hand doing this, but that's his collar.
That's his collar. All right, here's the original Old MacDonald in the fields in frost. I'm gonna try to do the same melody. In the fields in frost and snows, watching late and early. There I keep my father's cows. There I milk 'em yearly. Booing here, booing there. Here a boo, there a boo, everywhere a boo. We defy all care and strife in a charming country life.
Yeah.
All right, that'll double as our intro song.
Yeah.
So I also forgot we did that.
It was written for an opera, they think.
So you gotta. So can you do that again? But in what note is not
In
in
Hebrew.
soprano? Do it in soprano
She said, "Why?" He had that face like
because
why
he
we
said
doing
it's made
this?
for opera. So give us it again.
In the fields in frost and snows, watching late and early. I can't go that high.
Yeah.
There I keep my father's cows where I milk 'em yearly. He tried it with yearly and early. He tried it with that. So maybe he gave the cows and all that stuff to his son because he's talking about it's from the father's point of view. Damn, there's hella verses. There's hella unknown verses. Look up
Unknown.
Old MacDonald and you can see because he was Old McDowgall at one point.
Well, because it originated in Britain, Ireland, and North America, it kind of split once it disseminated after it was recorded. So I'm assuming that would probably like an Irish interpretation.
Yeah, there's an Ozark version that's Old Missouri had a mule.
It was old Michael McDonald. He was like, I can't forget how your E-I-E-I-O.
When was this Ozark version? 1922.
I don't know. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. I don't even know where the Ozarks are.
They really are in Missouri.
Missouri.
It's Missouri. Yeah.
It's really in
They filmed-
Missouri.
they filmed it
We
in
would
Finger
go there in
Lakes.
this like for Memorial Day or Labor Day,
All I have to say is McDonald.
and it looks just how
Had
it
a
is on the
farm.
show.
He is-
Very sketchy.
That is crazy.
Big
that he
Farm
got-
took his
Big
farm.
Farm.
He did.
Big Farm. That's so dumb.
Then took his farm.
I really have. Why cook with semen all over my
My
computer.
face. What?
You got those tracking cookies now, Pat.
All right. Let's talk about some weird stuff that's going on in 2022.
As if we haven't talked about enough weird stuff.
Yeah, but this is crazy.
The remix.
Asteroids coming. Another. I feel like every year,
Don't look up.
every year.
That's what I was about to
That's-
say.
yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
really?
That was the first thing.
Hey.
Asteroid more than twice the height of Empire State Building will make a close encounter with Earth, going 43,000 miles per hour on January 18th. So plan ahead. January 18th, asteroid.
They won't even tell us because they know that it's going to be chaos.
What do you mean?
If a meteor was coming towards us and it was like, it's going to be here in 7 days, this crime is going to happen. Because they were like, we're going, if it's like a.
You think niggas would want a TV real quick?
I mean, they're going to be.
If you've never had one, you get 7 days.
7 days of
You're gonna.
Netflix.
It's gonna be a lot
That's
of.
funny.
I didn't want to go with rape, but it's gonna be a lot of. If this is my only chance, I got to do this. Because if we're gonna die, you're not gonna steal money. It's like I can't buy nothing. It's like I gotta punch my boss in the face. You're gonna do anything. There's no repercussions. The thing is, they be like, you do it. You're like, we fixed it. You be like, oh, sorry, boss. Can I still have my job back?
Well, I mean, you could miss. The asteroid can miss. It's
You
possible.
just took it to like the craziest extreme.
Yeah, I was thinking
If-
dinosaurs and stuff. Like, imagine.
We're still gonna be alive.
What?
Like it hit and we're still gonna be alive.
We'll be alive for a little bit. You don't die
I'm thinking of like, don't look up.
Oh, I
But it
never
didn't-
considered like maybe just like
Annihilation.
what if like we just lost the continent and that was it? Like if if it
But
hit Australia.
ain't no way it's gonna be
Not every-
tsunamis. If you knock out a continent, it's
It-
gonna be so much
it'd be a
more.
little, it'd be a little different.
It'd be a lot of different.
Yeah,
little
no,
different.
I feel like you said, like there's like after effects, like tsunamis,
Right.
like all of that. That is my biggest fear. I have nightmares about that all the time. Like
Tsunamis?
like the rapture or something, the end of the world.
What's your idea of the rapture?
I'm always in Las Vegas, so I tend to stay away.
Making you be sinning.
No,
God, no.
I'm like,
That's so poetic. I'm gonna die in Sin City.
yeah, like I'm for some reason I'm always
rapture in Sin
Las
City.
Vegas,
This
and
is
then
the sugar-
I see
this is sugar,
like
Jesus,
this
this is sugar.
huge wave of like water, and like
Oh.
yeah, and so you're like, what the hell is going on? Because there's like no water around Vegas, so that's what I always see. I always picture
Tsunami in Vegas. That is scary.
Yeah.
You know what's terrifying is hearing a sheet of birds coming over the sky.
Like they're running from something.
Yeah.
You're
That's
like,
how
what
you
is that?
know.
And you
Yeah.
see
Say
like
a sheet.
yeah, you could just it's like
A
it's
flock?
pouring over. I had to say sheet because you can't even see the sky no more.
Oh no, that was good word painting.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just see and then you just kind of feel the ground moving.
Yeah.
and then
Hilarious.
and you over there twerking for somebody, and then you just see like one person that knows like it's here. And you like, what's here? What direction I need to go? Like that's my like. You're the
door.
last
Yeah.
one to figure it out.
Go
Like
back in time.
No, for real. Like you see them
That's funny.
birds. That's it. I'm like, I'm going where they going. Cause
I always like how in scenes like that they look at the person and then they're like, "Oh my god!"
Yes.
And they see the tsunami like that wouldn't be first.
yeah.
They're like, "Wait, what did you say, real quick?" Oh, that. Let's run.
Yeah.
Cause you don't know how like there's still we don't know how deep the ocean is. Like there
Oh,
are
I
so
know.
many.
I mean, I know the exact number, but I looked it up. Like they had this thing that said you can put like it was like 3,600 Empire State Buildings.
Oh, that creepy animation that just keeps going down and down and down. I don't like it. I hate those.
And it was like it can go to the deepest part of the ocean. Like
But what if it's deeper than that? Like yeah, there's still,
deeper than
Rick
rap.
Ross's album.
listen.
deeper
I'm
than
just
rap.
saying. Like we think about how like animals that they're just still this creature washed up ashore and. Like those things freak me out. Like I'm afraid of the water, but I will still go a certain distance. Unlike you, sir.
I won't go any distance. Yeah.
You don't, and I don't know how you be out on boats, but whatever.
That's on top. That's on.
But it can
That's
something
on
can
top,
happen,
though.
and something can happen, and then it could go under.
Yeah, that's scary. But I don't.
Like
I don't
think
put
about when we
myself
was on
in
the
that
boat,
negative
and then
space.
we knew that it was like kelp stuck into the propellers, and we was like, so I was like low key freaking out for real. I was scared.
I mean,
But I'm just saying, like I think about stuff like that and the unknown.
well, the unknown is scary, but the known is even scarier because there's a damn asteroid coming at us, and I don't know what that means. It's just like, all right, life might end on January 18th. It might not. That's just a weird
Well,
headline to
but
throw
you-
at people.
And it's weird that
Wait,
you're
did they
saying
say
like
it's hitting us, or that it's just gonna close encounter?
It says
You're like it's going to hit Chicago. That's it. We're good.
measuring more than twice the size of Empire State Building will speed. Oh, it might be a close encounter, and it'll be it won't happen again for 200 years.
Can we see it?
Can we-
Will we be able to see it in the sky?
Can we break it, please?
so look.
Let's see. Let's see where is it going
I
to
got to get my master's on in March. Can we please
I
break it
turned
up?
35 in February. Let me make it there, okay?
Hey, Betty White didn't get to see any of this, so don't complain.
I don't know. Who was there to watch it? Like, no.
What, Betty White?
Like, see her passing. Like, she was like, it's time.
Dang, probably your family.
She was
You dark
probably-
today, Dion.
No,
You okay?
I mean, was it a secret or was she in the hospital?
No, I don't think she was in.
Did
See,
they say how she passed?
No, she probably just was like, I'm.
If you're
over-
99, it's just
You-
like
she
I don't
probably-
think you need to say
Yeah, just be like, okay, this,
life.
I think she probably
good.
just went in her sleep and was just
Yeah,
like,
It's life.
because like the day before,
which is the ideal way to go, is you just fall asleep.
yeah, I'm
That's it.
like, cool. Because they was just
Um,
talking about her like the day before, like Ryan Reynolds had tweeted something like
3 days she had an interview with them, and then they had the magazine that was ready to publish when she turned 100, and they have all
Damn
the
it.
copies they can't release now.
Oh, are you serious?
They were ready for her to turn 100.
That's lit. A whole magazine is
Yeah.
like ready for your birthday.
you know what's funny but also dark is when you see these like award shows having all these tributes to legends like Stevie Wonder, like Dion Warwick. They be like they about to die soon, so let me go ahead and give them like a little tribute and let them sing and stuff. You see, you know, they have like newer artists singing like older artists stuff, and they sitting there watching that like they giving like tribute to Diana Ross and like all these like old veteran singers. They be like they're about to die soon. So let me go.
Oh, you think
Don't
that's
do
how the
that. Don't do
Illuminati does it?
No, I be because they try to get ahead of like we did this for them in
We
2018.
better let's honor them while
or
they're
it's
still.
like let's just do right by you and like give you your props. Like,
Yeah, that's
but
what it is.
But no, but
Versus like, damn, she died without giving her a tribute.
And then they're just running it all day on BET.
Running old videos and stuff.
But yeah, real quick, the asteroid, 4:51 p.m. EST on January 18th. We will be able to see it. Hopefully, it doesn't hit us. I'd be thinking all asteroids might hit us. What if it hit something else and then kind of like like a bumper?
What if it hit the moon?
They usually hit the moon. That's why the moon's there. It actually blocks asteroids and meteors. That's why it's got craters on it. And
So is that why
cool.
it's an asteroid. It's an asteroid deflector. Yeah.
That's cool as hell.
We need some more moons.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. We had like 6 moons.
We only actually watch, I think, like less than 20% of the actual sky we're actually actively observing. I think, or something like that. Like, it's not a very large portion that we have actually satellites that are viewing what's going on. So things could come at us and we would not know.
So is the moon
strange?
I'm weird when it comes to astrology. Is the moon bigger than the Earth or is it smaller?
It's smaller. The moon is the piece of the Earth.
Smaller.
Well, theoretically, there's a theory that it's a piece of the Earth and that the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs actually broke a piece off of the Earth and that's what formed the moon. Because when they went to the moon, all the minerals in that were the same. And like, why are all the minerals here the same? And the theory is that it's a piece of Earth.
Do we really think they went to the moon though? I know that's
We've been down.
I know.
That road
I
on
was
this
like, I
podcast.
know this has come up.
I think
so
we
many
went to
times.
the moon. There's been some dissenting
Shut up,
opinions,
hippie.
so we'll.
I'm like, is that video real? Are there really cool?
What is the moon a spinoff?
Because if it should look like a bit of the Earth, then it should look like land.
I mean, it's
No,
circle.
not necessarily.
It's
Not
a
yet.
Yeah,
circle.
it could be rock.
It was just rock.
Yeah,
broke
it was
off,
just rock.
And then
So
there's
it
no
could be like a
atmosphere.
mountain?
There's no. I mean, there's
It
mountains
could.
on the moon.
So if it was the Earth, like it had like a cone head and then it broke off like that.
No, I think it was a piece that broke off, and because the Earth is spinning, it will eventually reshape into a
shape
circle
itself.
because of centripetal force.
It was called the Big
or
Splash.
it's flat, and it's a piece.
No,
I'm just
no,
kidding.
Dom.
I'm just
No,
playing.
god dang it. It's called the Big Splash, or the Theia impact, suggests that the moon formed from the ejecta of a collision between Proto-Earth and a Mars-sized planet
That word is coming to play a
4.5
lot today.
billion years ago. This is called the giant impact hypothesis, and apparently it melted. Nearly all the Earth and Theia melted and reformed as one body, with a small part of the new mass spinning off to become the moon.
Science is so intriguing
That's crazy.
and interesting, yet scary all at the same time.
Moon origin stories. Who knew? I thought it was just like our homie. You know,
And how
like I
did-
thought some planets just got a moon.
And how is showing your butt titled moon? Like, because this is supposed to be your pants, and that's supposed to be your.
Because the full moon? I don't get it either.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
What
I
really
don't-
bothers me is why isn't dinosaurs in the Bible?
You know
Now,
what
look, now
bothers
you're not about
me?
to start today.
They just skip right over that, and they'll never talk about the bones or nothing. Like, hey, I seen a long neck horse, like describing something that you know what I'm saying. They never said
You're about to
anything.
start something.
Wait, if weren't humans and dinosaurs never alive at the same time?
So dinosaurs before?
Yeah,
I think so,
dinosaurs
way
in the
before.
technically
beginning, God created heaven and earth,
and
right?
the earth was without form.
Right.
After
So was that the dinosaur right there?
Mm-hmm.
Heaven and earth.
And then he was like, "Man, them dinosaurs
then
didn't
the
work out. Let me try
Earth was-
Adam and Eve." I
But
don't know.
It don't mention anything like, hey, that kind of played around with some animals. Never mind. And then it said, now I'm
I didn't read
creating
that
man.
part.
You know what I'm saying?
And maybe it talks about all that in detail. Maybe it
You
talks
know-
about the land before time, Littlefoot, all that
I mean,
stuff.
but isn't the Garden of Eden technically?
What?
Oh fuck! I can't remember. the
Prehistoric?
Well, I mean, okay, so we understand that life in
You're really trying to mesh religion and science, and it's not
It's
working
not gonna
for you
work.
guys.
It's never gonna work.
I've asked my pastor that. He has said, I don't know. But what I can say is, he's like in between verses 2 and 3, he said there was chaotic. It was dark. It was
Yes.
void. And that
he
could have been
summed it up.
that could be a
Summed up
description
billions
of
of years with
Summed it
chaos.
up. Man, that was
Right.
chaos. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
that was a
So, I
long
mean,
time.
that was a bunch of crazy giant monsters that were made that ate each other, and then a rock froze everything. That's chaotic. That's
very
pretty
chaotic.
That's very chaotic.
Not as chaotic as them creating a woolly mammoth in the lab
trying to bring it back.
and trying to.
Well, you saw they found the one embryo of a dinosaur completely.
Yeah, I saw
Right.
that. I don't understand why y'all so fascinated with bringing Jurassic Park back. Do you think that's a good idea? And I'm looking at you because it's distant.
I mean, that would be crazy if we brought back a
Why?
dinosaur and then got hit with an asteroid again, and they were just like, "Oh, you brought me back for this shit."
I just don't understand. This is not.
We've got bigger problems to deal with.
We
than bringing back the
really do.
dinosaurs.
Like
Yeah,
ending world
that would be a
hunger,
crazy-
getting over a
Canceling student
pandemic.
debt. You know?
I know, right? That would be wild to add to our problems. Like black people, we got to deal with police brutality and raptors.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't create
my
another
Facebook
problem
feed.
for us.
All right, so we were talking about the moon. The moon has craters. You don't want your face to have craters. Transition commercial break.
Hey.
I knew that was coming.
Oh, this is crazy. Oh, hold on. Somebody at the door, baby. Hold on.
Oh God, Dion, what's wrong with your face?
Me and my wife. Never. It's beside the point. Continue.
Oh man, that's wild. I just came over to borrow a cup of sugar, but now I gotta tell you about Curology. Man, oh man, it's a lifesaver. It is a lifesaver.
Keep talking.
Okay, Curology is probably my favorite skincare regimen that I'm doing right now. All right, you know what? If you want ultra easy skincare that's actually made for your skin, you too, Dom. Your skin looks good, but just listen. Curology is the way to go. You'll get a custom prescription cream made for you by a dermatology provider for your specific goals, whether that's tackling acne, clogged pores, skin texture, dark spots, fine lines, or something else. You start by taking a short online skin quiz, and if it's a good fit, they'll ship you your formula right to your door. Does that sound great?
That sounds fantastic.
You could have opened the door to Curology instead of me talking to you.
Yep.
That would have been so much better, right?
Absolutely.
So much better. So I personally, I get the moisturizer. I also get the nighttime one. I get the one that I can just apply right after the shower. It's just 3 things. It's not confusing. A lot of them are confusing. It's not confusing.
I'm a fan of exfoliation.
Exfoliation. Yeah. And it's gonna leave you glowing. It's gonna leave you shining. We've been rocking with it for a while. Tahir uses it as well. And
Do they have an eye cream? Lots of people need eye cream.
they got stuff for almost everything. You just take the skin quiz, tell them what you need, tell them what you want. They're gonna send you the formula that's right for you. All right, whether it's a refresher, whether it's something for skin texture, you know what I mean, anything. They got you. All right, so you can get you your own Curology regimen yourself. Get you a laptop, get you some internet, and go to Curology.com/DIYS and just get a free 30-day trial. Just try it out. Your skin will thank you. All you gotta do is pay $5 for the shipping and handling, and that's it. Try it out. Curology.com/DIYS. Get your free 30-day trial, and you can cancel anytime. Prescription subject to consultation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, yeah. Can I get the sugar though?
Was that word you
The
just
sugar?
Oh, yeah.
You get the sugar?
Sugar to go.
All right, thank you. Let's get back into it. The fact that we're going into 2022 with a TikTok restaurant.
Oh.
Y'all ready to be woeing
Yeah.
into flavor?
Let's do it.
And, doing the challenging yourself to some meals? I don't
Let's
know.
hear it.
Okay. They're planning to open a new restaurant. About 300 locations are planned about March. With 1,000 expected by the end of 2022.
Sheesh.
It's looking like it's giving burger, wings, nachos, American food.
TikTok kitchen.
It's very strange. I don't, never had a Facebook kitchen, never had an Instagram
TikTok
kitchen.
don't sound delicious though.
It don't.
Like
No.
saying Facebook smoothie.
You want to go to TikTok?
You want a Facebook smoothie?
Face what?
I just had a stroke. I can't feel my toes.
Wow. So yeah, I guess that's a no on the
mean-
TikTok. You're not trying to go to lunch in the talk. People be doing dances, or the waiters.
No, I'm not interested. Cause like going out, especially in this day and age, is a treat. I don't want to be annoyed by some girl doing a dance routine or
Seems
That'd
like
be
a
dope
place to
if
be
you
in
get
the
like coupons. If you do this latest trend, you can get $5 off. And they be like, and then they record themselves, and then that location is reposting your
that's
video.
like a workaround. That means I have to work for my food. I'm not
That
fans
is
of
weird
those
to
type of
dance for your
places.
food.
I mean, I was trying to tie together of the TikTok.
I get
the
it,
trend
but
of
I
it.
don't want it.
Yeah.
You want $5? Dance.
You want
Yeah.
you want an
Like-
appetizer?
It's
Put
literally
your hands on my
Take your clothes off.
So that's a hard pass. Very hard pass.
Very hard
I don't want
pass.
my technology and food to mix. There's nothing that I can think of that sounds. I've had technology and food together that sounds great, like some Instagram fries, or
No.
Snapchat sloth.
I don't know. Snapchat sliders might be kind of, I don't know.
No, I just
Instagram eggs.
It just sounds like it's food that's not
Insta eggs.
edible.
Huh?
I feel like it sounds
It
like
just
food.
looks perfect and you can't eat it.
Yeah, I'm like
Right.
it looks like food that's
Social
not
media
edible.
food in the metaverse.
But what it will do is have people take pictures of the thing and then post it on TikTok, which will be promoting their food
Yeah, it's a free store with very free advertising.
for advertisement. Yep. Hey, I'm here at TikTok.
Right. There's probably going to be a photo op. Yeah, I'm with you. I feel like it's going to be annoying, but I'll Postmate it because they got the money to get some good food. And I feel like
So this is real quick. So what I found out is the reason why TikTok is probably doing this is because they're trying to stay relevant, because they taking a page out of what was going to do with Facebook, because Facebook, they said that their customers are becoming obsolete. There's no new customers. All their customers are getting older, but there's no newer customers, because all the newer customers
Are on different apps.
are on apps like
Interesting.
Instagram.
Or
So they're
how about-
getting old. That's why Facebook has switched over to Metaverse. They're trying to catch up to like Oculus and trying to get ahead of where we're
Right.
going.
And get the younger audiences
Right.
which are now being introduced to this VR and
right.
But in a minute, like when I think about things like that, I think about how The Sims had a huge hold on me. Like I was like waking up.
You a Sims fan?
I am still if I could, I would play The Sims
Wow.
all day, every day.
I can see that.
Building houses, the cheat codes, and all of that. So I have like a gajillion dollars, like creating this perfect life with the perfect family.
She gets sad.
And I'm just like, I'm just saying,
my
like
life in my
I think
Sims.
about how obsessed that and Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Ooh, that was dope. I loved Roller Coaster Tycoon.
like, and it was crazy because you could like
He wasn't
build a
making no
roller
money.
coaster, and then something could go wrong, and it just flies off the tracks, and then you just see
People died in my
People
park.
died. Oh, you had 30 people today die on.
And you
this
had I liked
ride.
messing with the concessions and like collecting money and stuff like
I
that.
never
Or
played
have
one of
you
these
ever
games.
like
ever played
told
that?
somebody like to go somewhere and then you like delete it and then they go and they're like kind of looking
You basically
around?
get to build an amusement park
Yeah.
from scratch, and
Yeah.
you kind of just see what's cool about these simulations is it sounds boring, but you kind of see how things work, and it's obviously gamified, but you have to take things that you never took into account, like just like the maintenance of the ride,
Yep.
or like the people who walk around and clean stuff, or like the concessions, and you literally
Yep.
like keep building and building and building until you get like your own Disneyland.
So
And
you're a
like,
little
Yeah.
god. You're really like this, like.
it's
You really
that's
are.
that's the whole thing. That's like a Sims too.
Yeah,
my
Sims
world.
is like that.
How y'all doing out there? Y'all enjoying yourself?
and
I did this. Just know that, all right?
But I think about how obsessed we were. Like there was a time, and we, like people are gonna stop interacting with each other in a second. Like when people keep talking about like the Metaverse and all of this stuff, I'm like, okay, now y'all put in like clothing and all these other layers to it. I'm like, y'all really just don't want us to fuck with each other, do y'all?
I mean, they're dropping bread on digital real estate, and that's the craziest thing to me. Because I get like you have a little avatar and you pay for him to have like a cool shirt, but like paying $2 million for digital real estate is crazy to me. But it's also like, dang, someone would only do that if there's like some big crazy stuff about to happen.
About to
Yeah,
So,
that's that.
Because
yeah.
imagine if the metaverse is like a Grand Theft Auto like city, and it's like, hey, let's meet up at the Beverly Center. It's like I haven't paid for rent
the
to that
expansion- I haven't
location,
paid for the Beverly Center
and now all
expansion
your
pack.
friends are in there. Like, damn it, dude, I can't. Well, what's in there? And it's like I have to pay to get inside that club.
right.
That's what's gonna be like.
And it's so it's going to be really easy to do because all they've been easing it into like just with what you were doing with Sims, and then how Grand Theft Auto kind of became that. And Grand Theft Auto isn't really about like jacking cars anymore and stuff. Like people have jobs and stuff there and are making like compounds and selling like drugs and all this kind of stuff. So they're really like prepping us for it. So once it's the metaverse, have you ever seen like any like sandbox gameplay or all these
hilarious.
things? It's crazy, but it's like the graphics are like
Very
cartoony.
generic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like you're going through these things and going to all these shops. So that'll be first, and then they'll drop a game where it's completely realistic, and then it's like, okay, now I can be somebody who kind of looks just like me anyways. And then you get a version that looks just like me, or just you could be somebody else, and now it's the Matrix.
Hold up.
Eventually, it will be indistinguishable. Eventually.
I just had this
It
weird.
has to be.
What if this is weird? What if you had a relationship in the metaverse, but you find out that it's an older woman who is a younger person in the metaverse, underage? Is that like statutory?
Your mind always goes to the
a kid makes an
extreme.
account and has an avatar that's older than them.
No, that's catfishing.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
So
kind
if
If
of
you
like-
find out and you're just like, yo, get away. Like, I mean, I feel like that's happening now.
But in real life, she's like 40, but it's like, hey, I know guys like underage women.
Oh, so she's playing an avatar of somebody.
Right.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
the
flipping it.
opposite.
You're flipping it.
Yeah, so is that illegal? It's like she's a little girl.
in the metaverse.
Right. Is that illegal? Or it could be reversed. Like, what if it's a younger person who's playing older person? You had a relationship with that person, and it's like, hey, I actually falling in love with this person in the metaverse, and it's like, that's catfishing. But what I'm saying is like, could it be
Reverse.
Yes, I would think it would be illegal.
Would it be problematic if someone was playing a younger
Yes.
avatar? And
Right.
they were doing
Yes.
things like that? I mean, yeah.
I
Are there
mean,
gonna be
if somebody
repercussions?
signed
I don't
into the video game and was like, oh, what's up? I want to be with you because your avatar is a little kid and I like little kids.
There's a lot of
they
people
were
like that.
they were
Yeah.
a menace before
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
metaverse.
that's
They
already
were probably
common.
gonna
Yeah,
do
no.
some wild shit anyway. But that is, I mean, it's gonna
It
be
has
so
to have
much
laws.
It's
there.
gonna be so many weird
They
laws.
would have to do
Well, it's gonna be
something
laws
to
for a
protect
second.
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah. Can you die in the metaverse?
I don't think so. I don't
I
think
mean,
it's
you
that
can
kind
die
of
in
game.
The Sims.
I don't think it's a game. It's like an environment.
It's not like there's violence or anything. Like you're just like
Yeah.
running around in it. It's really
Driving?
interesting. I mean, I'm sure there's.
Why would you want to drive if you can just teleport wherever you want to be?
Yeah, it's not-
I've never been inside. Pause.
It's like it's not really like Grand Theft Auto. It looks like Fortnite, but you're just kind of like. I mean, it just looks like a video game. But when you're walking around and you see other avatars with names above them, and like the version that I saw, you could go into like these art shows and people's like NFTs.
That's
were,
where people are. That's kind of the
That's why people
first
buy
step is the
NFTs.
NFT thing. Is kind of the first step into this metaverse. Is now that's like the stuff you got. That's your stuff.
in terms of a game, it's not fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That's just
It
showing
seems like
off-
showing off things that you have. Bought
It's going
the
in
digital
there to
medium.
be in there.
Yeah.
Like everybody in there is just like, this is my avatar. This is what I have. This is what I bought.
Yeah. All right.
What did you buy? That's really what it is. But
still strange to me.
I'm still. I mean, I don't. Like Snoop said it best. I don't know what it really is.
Well,
but
then they're
I'm gonna
using
try to
it
get
for
the money from
business
it.
meetings too. They're doing so you can have like your business meeting in like a VR setting. So instead of like
Right.
doing it over Zoom, you can have an avatar and do things like that, which is
That makes sense. But
I
that's just like a
immediately-
cartoony Zoom.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
need
to
to
me,
know
that's
that
I'm
exactly.
like still don't want to
Ready
be in the
Player
meeting.
One. That's why I had that scenario. A Ready Player One of like you can really fall in love with someone or like
Eventually, I think there'll be things like that that will
Yeah.
exist at some point. Will be games that'll be very immersive.
Fun
like
Guy
that.
too. Was it Fun Guy?
What was the one with
Free Guy,
Scarlett
Free Guy,
Johansson? Was the
Toast.
it was some movie where it was like some computer.
Oh, Her, right?
Yes, yeah. I'm like
Yep.
that's what it makes me think of too.
Yeah.
Well, you just mentioned. Wait, I gotta tell you about this Alexa story. This is crazy.
I have a friend her dog's name is Alexa, and the cat's name is Siri.
That's pretty funny. That's great. So we were talking about, technology becoming crazy and stuff like that. So tell me why some Alexa told a 10-year-old girl to kill herself.
Jesus.
Did you
With-
see it?
without
Did you hear
warning?
that?
No, what?
She challenged. Okay, so it says that Alexa's voice assistant challenged a 10-year-old girl to touch a coin to the prongs of a half-inserted plug.
Wait, what?
So the girl asked Alexa for a challenge to do. Like, let me.
That's
can
so
I?
fucked up.
So this is like a fed up Alexa. She said, plug in a phone charger about halfway into a wall outlet, then touch a penny to the exposed prongs.
Lying. This is what she told her mom. Was like, what the hell was you doing?
Well, I don't think she told her mom nothing and she died.
No,
Does-
she's
does
like,
it save the- does it
Alexa
save-
told me to do this, mama.
Does it save the recordings of what Alexa
Yeah,
says?
that's important.
So it
We
says.
have transcripts.
She said we were doing some physical challenges like laying down and rolling over and holding a shoe on your foot from a physical education teacher on YouTube earlier. Bad weather outside. She just wanted another one. That's what the mom said. That's when the Echo speaker suggested partaking in the challenge that it had found on the web.
So the mother was within earshot.
Yeah, I guess the
wow.
mom
Oh, she
heard
heard
it.
it. Okay.
So it says the dangerous activity. Okay, so it's known as the penny challenge. So it's circulating on TikTok, which is wild. I get my shit pulled down for being black, and people are literally doing this
Killing
suicide
themselves. Mhm.
electricity challenge. It says metals conduct electricity, and inserting them into live electrical sockets can cause electrical shocks, fires, and other damage. Okay, now it's just going into.
Who was the one who thought of that challenge? Like, you know it's
Right.
death.
People are
We all know it's
strange.
death at this point. Like, there's no other.
This
So wait,
generation
did the
loves
girl,
nothing
violence.
else
wait.
happens.
So did she do it?
No, the mom
Oh,
was
okay,
the mom was there. The mom
Listen,
was
because
doing
you know
with it.
sometimes I think
That'd be
I might
wild.
I might be a terrible mom because like, even when I have my niece and nephew, like somebody's crying, I tuned it out. So I'm gonna look over and I'm like, oh,
look
shit.
over and
Mama
see a
heard it. She was
cooked
like,
mission.
she said, what the fuck? What did that? What did I say, baby? What did I say? Mama said.
I can't imagine like hearing that. She'd be like, "What did you say?"
It said put the penny with the no, unplug that shit.
It's like
This is a
something's
black
burning. What y'all burning there?
Have you been electrocuted before?
Yeah, I put my finger in the socket
electrocuted
before.
means that you're dead, but I've never been
Oh.
shocked before. Yeah, the term electrocuted means you died of electrocution.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So
well,
what
I've
is
been
this
shocked.
right here?
That's
Shocked.
being shocked.
And this
You
is-
got shot.
That's being
That's
shocked.
shot.
So if you
Yeah,
die,
I've been
you're
shocked.
electrocuted.
Yes.
Oh, cam facts.
That's crazy.
Cam facts.
Man,
I've been,
crazy.
I've been
Wow,
slightly
man.
shocked before.
And
yeah.
I also found
I
out
don't know
that
what I was-
taser, the word taser, is the brand.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So you can't even
Really?
say I tasered somebody. 'Cause
Unless
that's,
it's a
Really?
That's like Oreo. That's
The
like the
fun
brand.
facts this episode.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
The
like a
fun
band-aid
You
fact.
where
have to
like
use, you got to
okay.
use it as a T, a capital T.
I did not know that. That's not a verb. I thought that meant. What did I think that meant? Something laser. So wait.
What is the actual thing? Is it a stun gun?
taser. It's a stun gun. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Taser
yeah.
is a brand.
Oh.
We just
Because when I was
we just-
writing,
we have
I was
now
writing the
conflated
script,
it with-
and they was like, "We don't know what this is." I was
Yeah.
like, I googled. I was like, "It's called taser. Is it a Z?" It's like, "Oh, you gotta have capitalized." I was like, "Oh, it's a brand."
Oh.
Is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Sold
Yeah,
by.
because I guess
Taser
when I went to
International.
buy mine, it did say it was a stun gun, but technically, okay. So when it comes out, so what does that mean?
You're getting shocked. You about
Yeah,
to
you're
get,
getting shocked.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But we just created
We
taser.
just we
I
said,
didn't know that.
oh,
So it's
you
like
got
Xerox
tased.
and Kleenex.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like we created the word debowed. You just got
Debowed?
debowed. You heard it
Oh,
before?
yeah, from Friday.
Yeah, I didn't know that Xerox was a brand until like later.
Yeah.
in
You know what
life.
else is chapstick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chapstick is that's actually the brand. I was like, what? I
Yeah.
thought it was just a thing of chap.
That's good marketing right
It
there.
is.
When you
Listen,
change the whole
first,
game.
When you're
Yeah.
first, like Jello, anytime you
no,
invented it.
Yahoo was first. Nobody say, "Have you Yahooed that before?" Google
Yeah, I think
was-
it's the best. It's the
Yeah.
best one.
yeah. Google definitely capitalized off of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You never say, "Hey, go." Have you asked Jeeves? Have you explored that yet?
R.I.P. to Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves.
Do people still
Oh
use Yahoo?
man,
Does that work? Does
Jeeves.
the domain still exist?
Let's see.
And there's another one before that. What is the for Apple?
Chrome,
No.
No, Apple is-
What's that right there?
Safari.
Oh,
have
Ask
you-
Jeeves
have you
is
Safari'd?
ask.com now.
But you don't Safari.
Ask got
Safari
fired.
links you to Google.
No,
They just
Jeeves
Jeeves
use
got
the
fired.
search engine. Yeah.
Now it's just ask.com. That's crazy. You'd think
Oh my
you'd
God, we
lose
know
the
that.
ask and keep the Jeeves.
Jeeves got fired.
Oh, that's what's her face husband.
Jesus,
Why we know
Jesus
him?
with McDonald right now.
Jeeves was like, "What'd I do? Who the hell is
No
Yahoo?"
one's asking you anymore.
Everybody used to
Man.
ask me stuff.
Yeah, right.
Have y'all ever
Me and
used
my
that?
clipboard. We used to help people out. You're a little clip, the little paper clip guy.
Get us our drinks, Jeeves. You're still a
that's-
butler.
Yes, from Microsoft. Yes.
Clippy?
Yeah, Clippy.
Oh yeah,
I do remember that.
He are meth
And
heads
you
now.
can change them too. You can change.
what?
You can change it
There's
to
a
like a
couple different
lamp or different things.
That's funny.
Oh
Yeah.
dang, they swapped him out.
We gotta bring these dudes back like in a movie or something.
No, we're gonna talk about mascots
for
that
it.
got fired.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
But real quick, commercial break.
Oh shit!
All right, I can't do a skip for this one because this one's
Serious.
big serious. All right. But real quick, I just wanted to shout out one of the sponsors of this podcast, BetterHelp Online Therapy. We talk about BetterHelp a lot on this show. Shout out to everybody in the Scary Squad who has hit us up in messages and tell us that BetterHelp has really been helping for you guys. And this month, we are discussing some of the stigmas around mental health. For example, some people think you should wait until things are unbearable to go to therapy, but that actually isn't true. Therapy is a tool to utilize before things get worse, and it can help you avoid those lows. Many people think therapy is for so-called crazy people, but therapy doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It means you recognize that all humans have emotions, and we need to learn to control them, not avoid them. Tahir has been using BetterHelp for a minute now, and he said that finding new therapists has been easier than ever. So check it out. It's customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. So give it a try. See why over 2 million people have used BetterHelp online. And this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp and Damn Internet, You Scary Listeners. Make sure listeners get 10% off of their first month of BetterHelp. So just go to betterhelp.com/DIYS. That's betterhelp.com/DIYS. Get you 10% off of your first month. All right, let's see what mascots in pop culture have fallen off. I wonder. That sounds like a great list. Because we already know that the cinnamon
entire
toast
McDonald's crew.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Damn, except
Ronald.
Ronald, and he's used pretty sparingly too. Kids aren't really messing with clowns like that anymore.
I tell you, I know for one. Do you remember there was 3 chefs on Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
That's what I was saying. And then it was
Yeah,
one.
right. There were the
Then it
three
was
guys.
one. Now it's just the cereal with a face.
Wait, what?
Now the cereal has become alive now.
Yeah.
Right.
Living.
Yeah, it was 3 chefs that was making the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And
I
there was
forget-
also the Soggies with Captain Crunch. Remember that?
Don't remember that. No.
That was the villains.
Oh,
Because
no, I didn't know that.
Captain Crunch has that hard. It was like,
Yeah.
get the Soggies out of here. We want our cereal to be fresh.
That's funny.
They were just
Oh,
like,
I do remember the Twinkie guy, and I remember the California raisins. I would have nightmares.
Yeah.
about
Okay,
that.
we
California
got a couple backstories too. Who knew?
Mr.
'Cause I was thinking
Obviously, a lot of them was racism.
Yeah.
The Land O'Lakes butter had the Native American on her knees with the butter.
Oh.
Her name was Mia. Didn't know that.
Oh,
They quietly retired her. They were just like,
Quietly.
"Ooh, we do not want this smoke."
That was pretty quiet because they just
yeah. Because I'm like,
new
yeah.
packaging with no native
Well, I mean,
American on it.
Aunt Jemima did all the bells
Yeah,
and
yeah.
whistles, and they were just like, "Oh, we're doing blah 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 blah," and then they changed it to like something weird. It sounds like a factory. Frito-Lay had Frito Bandito. I've never seen him, but that was
It's in
retired
black
for
and white.
obvious reasons.
It's in black and white.
Tropicana had looked like a
Hawaiian woman with oranges on her head.
oranges on her head. Got rid of that. The Twinkie Cowboy.
I do
Twinkie
remember
the
that.
Kid.
That's harmless.
I do
Yeah,
remember.
what
But maybe he
Maybe
was just
it looks
weird.
sexual.
Why?
Okay.
Okay.
Because he's
It
just
looks
like,
like
a
a penis,
long
right?
penis with the cowboy boots on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's weird how people's minds go to that because I wouldn't have even thought that.
People still making fun of bananas. That's why they get no respect.
Well, they just wanted to focus to target millennial moms instead of the kids.
We gotta get to them.
so
We
I
want
mean,
the
I guess
soccer moms
so.
to eat us.
it wasn't necessarily controversy. It was just people really just abandoned Twinkies. Like, they didn't really like them anymore. They went out of business a couple times. The California raisins were just too expensive. Who knew that? Marvin Gaye's, I heard it through the grapevine, was playing.
Yeah.
And this was in '86. Blah 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 blah. They were singing and dancing to Grapevine.
That cartoon.
And I guess they just couldn't.
Oh, at first it was claymation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna say. We stopped. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very expensive.
Yeah.
It said that Raisins actually put claymation on the map. according to Food and Wine, which is a funny thing to be subscribed to, I think.
Wine was like, put me that shit in there too, man. Put me in there.
Raisins sales increased. I always wondered if these things worked.
They actually
I
use
hate
real
raisins.
raisins.
I hate raisins.
Really?
They are
love
so
raisins.
disgusting.
They're good with like in baked stuff,
If
you know.
or in like a trail mix, if you got
Yeah,
Nothing.
mixed
Raisin
with other
mixed in
stuff.
there, you're good.
But just a handful
I
of
like 'em
just
in oatmeal.
raisins.
No.
I like them in oatmeal.
They
And
are
in my
disgusting.
raisin brand.
I didn't even know this. Mr. Peanut was killed off.
Oh, yeah, I
but
remember that.
Didn't he come back as Little Kid Peanut recently?
Little kid
They
Peanut.
totally rebirthed it.
Yeah, I'm like, I think that they bought him back.
His little monocle on his eye.
He did. I
I
don't
don't think
know
he
why
has
they
the
took him
monocle
off.
anymore.
He has a monocle.
Why did they?
That was like a couple years
Yeah,
ago.
there's a new one, Peanut Jr.
And he's just. They just. Why would they? Why do
Yeah, he
people
comes 8
killing off?
months after planners killed off the original. Like say they killed. Wow, they killed him. Mr. Peanut's dead.
Yikes.
Y'all remember
okay.
Face from Nick Jr.?
Baby
Brr,
Nut.
brr.
His name's Baby Nut. Oh, he's cute. I like him.
His name is Skeet.
It's just a little baby nut. Don't worry about it.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Post had a weird, creepy crown named Crinkles,
Jesus.
but that was gone. Post
I do remember.
had an Asian cartoon character named Sohee because they had rice crinkles as a cereal, which
That's
Very racist.
yeah, they get rid of that.
White
I've
people
never
so
even seen
literal,
him.
man.
Popsicle Pete. Popsicles had a mascot that was just a white kid with a helmet. Aunt Jemima,
Yeah.
obvious
Of
reasons.
course.
Uncle
Ben,
Ben.
obvious
Yep.
reasons. Okay, so that they just gave a lot of.
But
old,
I remember all of
old-
them. Like the what was the
The
purple
Burger
dude?
King
No,
King?
scroll up. What was the purple dude's name from
Grimace.
Grimace, yes.
And the Hamburglar.
Yes.
It says he was a child terrorizing monster. So, I mean, and I guess Ronald McDonald's been creeping people out.
Remember the Noid from Domino's?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. And then what was the one that was in the moon?
Oh,
What
that's
that, was
right.
that was still McDonald's though.
Jack
Somebody was
is
in the
still.
moon.
Oh, here he is.
There it is.
The Noid.
I had that little toy.
what does
Hang
that
on a
mean?
second. The Domino's Noid drove a man to commit robbery and suicide.
Oh, on the suicide part.
What?
Not you.
Trying to kill
like
me.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
It says that in 1989, Kenneth Noid walked into a
Wait a second.
dude named Noid. Okay, walked into an Atlanta Domino's with a .357 Magnum revolver, took 2 employees hostage, and demanded $100,000 in ransom money at a
And
Domino's. During a 5-hour standoff, Noid suffered from schizophrenia and believed the Noid was modeled after him and had been targeted by the pizza chain.
One
The
person.
press jumped on the story with headlines like "Domino's hostages couldn't avoid the Noid this time."
That was
They
maybe he was
played.
paranoid.
yes.
And
I like that.
That's
it was 2
hila-
of them,
That's not.
it should have been 2 of
hilarious,
them
but
and
it's
be called the
hilarious.
Paranoids.
Ooh, but then he killed himself. So.
Yeah.
Then it should be one Noid.
It said there was a he thought that Domino's was behind a nefarious campaign to ruin him and spent 3 months in a mental hospital and then killed himself because he thought that the Noid was modeled after him. That's crazy.
So you took down a whole franchise. Well, not
Well,
franchise.
just the model.
Just
They're still around.
The
No,
mascot.
what took them down was that people said that they meat was from rats.
I didn't hear that one.
Really? That's what we used to say growing up.
I say that about Chinese food.
I didn't know this. I didn't know a lot of this stuff.
Remember Cookie Crisp that had the robbery and the dog?
Yeah, I do
How about
remember
Apple
Cookie.
Jacks had the Jamaican guy?
The
and
Jamaican guy, I guess.
The
they had
Jamaican
I
guy.
The
don't
Jamaican
remember that.
cinnamon stick.
No.
That-
Oh, yes. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like the
yeah,
laziest
yeah.
roast
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
against me ever.
Damn it.
Wait, what?
Everybody's like, "You look like the cinnamon stick." I was like, okay.
I remember that guy.
Taco Bell's Chihuahua
racist.
Hispanic community did not like that.
But let me ask you this. If the Chihuahua had a normal voice, is that racist? They took it down because they said it was a stereotype because it's a Mexican dog.
Yeah,
With a
because he was personifying. He was like, "Yo quiero Taco Bell."
So if
But he
had a
said
no-
if he was regular.
if he had a
yeah, if
normal
he was
voice.
like, Taco Bell has the best tacos.
But is that Taco Bell, which is a Mexican food?
Yeah, but you don't have to do a stereo. You could just hire a Mexican voice actor.
And he can do it the way he wants to, and they're not directing him. No, do it more.
It doesn't have to be like, "Yo quiero Taco Bell." Pew, pew, pew. You know what I mean? Like,
What
it
about
was-
Speedy Gonzalez?
He was racist too.
Yeah.
All, a
He was
lot
crazy
of them were.
racist.
Most
And they
of
were written by
all-
like white
I think
characters,
that's
white
part
people,
of it
and
too,
all
is
of
a
that.
lot
Like
of the
that's a big
creators
thing
are
too.
white
Oh.
people around it. As
It's
well.
not like George Lopez doing a Mexican accent because
Right.
he's talking about somebody he knows.
Right.
Arby's oven mitt. No one liked that.
Arby's, yes.
No one liked that.
Arby's is slept on. I don't care what y'all say. Come for me, man.
Hey, it's
Argue
a-
with your mama.
It's
So you
buying.
keep-
It's not even
Arby's
about
open.
this roast beef. It's the other stuff they got.
Them chicken tenders are fire,
Come on.
and they curly fries.
They got these little like fresh sandwiches. I don't know what they call it. They just like
Sliders.
no, not actual burgers. They're like just regular sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
It had nothing to do with like it had nothing to do with like roast beef.
I think
though.
the only Arby's out here is what on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the last one.
Yep. And I
That-
thought that was a that symbol, the hat.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a slab of roast beef.
No, it's
And I
It
found
looked
out.
like a
Yeah,
hat.
I thought it was like rolled up pieces of.
No,
It was a hat.
It was a
It
hat.
is a
It
hat. I
looked
thought-
like a hat.
It absolutely.
Also,
was like
I
a hat.
found out where the name Arby's come from.
Where it come from?
I didn't know that.
Roast beef. Arby's. I'm dropping gems on y'all, man.
The amount of
That's clever.
facts that I learned that were great, but I'm never gonna use again. It's
Right.
just like, man.
I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
It's a lot of cool
Arby's.
ones. We got, what did we get? We got the moon is the asteroid shield.
Yes.
We
R&B and Arby's.
Arby's.
R&B is Arby's. Roast
R&B
beef.
is Arby's.
Arby's.
Cooking with semen. That wasn't really a fun fact, but
Baby urine is
Clears
Acne.
acne.
clears acne. Ask Jeeves is ask.
No, but y'all remember when I was asking y'all like Sickly and Face from Nickelodeon? So Face was in the morning. He was the mascot for Nick Jr.
Oh.
And he was saying,
Face.
Hi, Face here.
I
Burr,
remember
burr,
that.
burr. And then you had Stickly. And Stickly would do, what is the one
Someone
on
turned
Saturdays?
in face on the last hour of the deadline. I liked it, but it was like, oh, so is it the screen?
right.
Oh, just
Yeah.
kids will love it. Kids will
Somebody
love
said,
it.
so what mascot you got? He said, I gotcha. Hey, it better be good, man, because you're on your cutting block. It's called
Face.
Face. Just a
talking.
face. All right, well, listen, we got to get up out of here because we got another podcast coming in here. I would love to thank you guys for pulling up to the first podcast of the year, 2022.
yay.
Started off with fun facts with Dion and Dom, and of course, Killer Cam behind the scenes, behind the camera. Shout out to Tahir. He will be back next week, I think. I believe so. He'll be back next week. And we didn't do the song, so we'll
Yes,
we'll,
you did.
You did.
You
We did.
did.
Old MacDonald.
You did Old MacDonald.
Had a farm.
McDonald. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
had a farm. Shout out
Had a
to
farm.
Give him his farm back.
shout out to old McDonald. If
I'm
you
gonna
guys could
sign
let
a
us know
petition.
what
We're gonna sign a
happened.
petition.
What
to see if we
happened
can
to
get
his
Sign a
farm?
petition to
back.
give all the black people their farms back, okay?
And the mule.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Hello?
Do both. Just do both. But as always, I've been your host, Patrick Cloud. Shout out to the Scary Squad for pulling up. If you are not in the Scary Squad, make sure you sign up for our Patreon. We got them, they get early access to stuff and exclusive content. So pull up and hang out with your boys. I'll see you guys next week. Later.
Toodaloo.
Toodles, loodles.